Thanks for applying recently for the telemarketing role we had advertised. This video is a supplementary piece of information to talk about the ground floor opportunity that will be provided to someone successful in this role to market e-learning seminars to small, medium and large size businesses. My name's Paul Puckridge. I'm the National Training Manager here at Learning for Me. I'll be taking you through the next few minutes. Talking about few minutes, can I ask for some time? I'll need less than 10 minutes to talk about this opportunity. Let's go back 100 years. 100 years ago, it was Mercedes-Benz that came up with their first automobile. Believe it or not, that's the first car. However, 50 years later, things changed and we saw the mass production of small, lighter and more fuel-efficient vehicles. Today, we have cars like the smart car, the Volt, the hybrid cars. So over 100 years, things have changed quite a bit. What about the music industry? Well, 80, 90 years ago, our grandparents were listening to records being played on 33s or LPs, long-playing records. 30 years ago, we were all buying CDs. Today, many people are downloading their music directly to their iPhones and iPods. Apple certainly has changed the way that we listen to music and we use technology. And the same applies in the training sector. For many years, the way that we delivered information to people was via conferences. Then, 30 to 40 years ago, the idea of small seminars where you had 10 to 15 people in a room became very popular. Trouble is that this type of training is both hard to organise and very expensive. Today we're seeing a move to online learning where people can learn interesting and useful information at their desks. Your timing is great, because e-learning is indeed the next big thing. Just like electric cars and hybrid cars and just like iPhones and technology, we're seeing a move toward e-learning for a number of reasons. The premise for any type of training is simply this: in order to earn more, you have to learn more. And that applies both to an organization as it does to an individual. Yet how do we learn? One of the challenges that face many people in the workplace is that it seems like all of us are over busy. We don't have time to attend 2- and 3-day training courses. In addition to that, many people are feeling overwhelmed just with the huge amount of work they have to do. And it's fair to say that for many managers and employees, time is certainly at a premium. Do you know people that always give reasons as to why they don't have time for training? So imagine the ease and flexibility of learning a whole new range of skills if you could do it at the comfort of your desk. Imagine having access to over 40 of the most important, insightful and useful and practical e-seminars that were available in Australia. This isn't American or international material. This is Australian developed, designed and presented courses. Now, I can't go through every single program, but what I can do is just show you some of the amazing and interesting topics that are available to people who sign up to become a member of Learning for Me. Strategies for presenting with confidence, how to manage interruptions, how to provide exceptional customer service, how to be a better negotiator, how to make better decisions, how to double your reading speed, making the most of your meetings, how to be a high-performing team member, how to manage small projects, how to write business reports, how to be more assertive, and how to be a motivating leader. These are only some of the 40 courses available. These weekly e-seminars save dollars and they make a lot of sense to an organization. Why is that? Well, you can take this training at your desk. Wherever you have an internet connection, you can learn. You can learn individually or learn in small groups. The information that we provide is quality as well as thought-provoking. We want people to take things away and become better at what they're doing. Also, the material is presented in such a way that a broad cross-section of people are going to learn. Now, these courses take only 30 minutes, so the fact is everyone's got time. Plus, we guarantee no boring stuff. This is useful, interesting and engaging information. We provide a new seminar every week, so everyone has the opportunity of learning new skills on an ongoing basis. Plus, if you want to, you can take a seminar together with a group of people and watch the screen at the same time. Organisations that only have a few people or a large number of employees can benefit from the Learning for Me programs. As an example, if you had 12 employees, they could take 40 e-seminars over an entire year for around $500 plus GST. I think you'd agree that's pretty effective. Or what about an organisation that has more than 12 employees? What about an organisation with 100 employees? Well, in that situation, it would be around $1,900 plus GST. Once again, it's very, very cost effective. Who benefits? Managers, supervisors, emerging talent, and employees from all different types and departments within the organisation. So my question to you is, how do you feel about the concept of promoting e-seminars to different types of industries and businesses in your capital city or beyond? Of course, working with us, we'll supply you everything you need, including sample training programs, brochures, and of course the training that you need to feel confident in selling this type of product and service. So here's what I'd like to ask you before we wrap up today. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of people apply for this job. What I want to know is, based upon what I've told you, do you have an advantage? Is there something you've done before? Is there something you know? Is there some way you can help us more than other people applying for this position that would give us a reason to want to interview you and give you this job? If there is, I want you to email me straight away. What can you offer us that other people applying for this position cannot offer? So, having seen a very simple insight into what e-seminars are all about, the type of training that we're providing our prospective customers, and how cost effective it is, what are your thoughts? If you think you have an edge over other people applying, I want you to send me an email. Let me know what you can do for us, because I'll tell you something, this will be worth your while. Send me an email, paul.puckridge@learning4.me, or whatever other email address you've sent my original correspondence to, and I would be delighted to hear from you. And if you do take the time to get back to me, I promise that we will talk sooner rather than later. Thanks so much for watching and listening. I hope this has been useful. I hope you're as excited about this opportunity, both from a rewards point of view as well as a positional point of view. This is a really great product and service to sell, plus it's very profitable for you too. Thanks so much, and this is the end of this webcast. I look forward to talking to you soon.